Okay. In my last video, I said I was going to show my CD collection. So, yeah, I didn't have enough DVDs for an update. I haven't watched anything to review, so might as well do this. It's probably going to be a multi-parter, so I'm just going to try and go alphabetically, even though I'm starting with B. Well, I'm just going to kind of grab them off my shelf, so I'm just going to start right now. First one on the pile is Between the Buried and Me, Alaska, 2-disc. Comes with the CD right here, and then DVD of music videos. It's probably my favorite Between the Buried and Me CD. They're my favorite band, and every CD they do is amazing. They just released a new one, which I'm going to show in a few seconds. But this one is probably my favorite because it has jazz and metal, and progressive stuff, and all this other good stuff that they're known for, good vocals, guitars. Next one's their new one. It's The Great Misdirect, just normal version. But this has 6 songs and it's over an hour. The CD plays over an hour long. If you haven't listened to this, I recommend going out and buying it because the last song, Swim to the Moon, 17 minutes long. It's just amazing. I could listen to it. If I could only choose one song to listen to for the rest of my life, it would be Swim to the Moon. Very impressed with the new CD. The next one is Between the Buried and Me, Colors Live, CD, DVD, and then bonus disc with A Hero of Fakes demo. And this is amazing. Like, listen to the actual CD and then listen to this, and it's the same thing. Pretty much, with just a crowd in the background. Next one is Colors, Between the Buried and Me. Amazing CD, probably my favorite concept album. But if you haven't heard this, I highly recommend it. It's my top 3 Between the Buried and Me albums are Alaska, Great Misdirect, and then Colors. The next one is probably my least favorite, The Silent Circus. It's good, but not as good as the others. That was when I started getting it more progressive, because their first CD, just self-titled, Between the Buried and Me, it's their heaviest CD, but it's also their original lineup, so they still had Paul Wagoner and Tommy Rogers, but they weren't as technical or as good, but this is up there with one of my favorite actual CDs by them. That's it for Between the Buried and Me. Now I'm just going to go through this pile. They're all separate bands except for a few. The next one is August Burns Red, Constellations. This is good. I actually really like it. It's got some good guitar, good vocals. They're probably one of my favorite metalcore bands. And this is an amazing CD. I heard it sucked, but then I got it, and it's all I really listen to now. Well, not all I really listen to, but I listen to a lot of this. It's the only one I have because my local CD store sucks for getting good stuff in. This next band I saw live in the summer, and they're up there in terms of one of my favorite bands. Not in like the top 5 or anything, or they're not that high, but I listen to them a lot. And it's Arsonists, Get All the Girls, The Game of Life. And this was their last CD with Cameron, their vocalist, before they got a whole new lineup. The only original member that's still in the band is the drummer. But I highly recommend this, and if you get the chance, go see them, because they're actually really good live. Next one, my friend got me for Christmas, and it's All Shall Perish, Awaken the Dreamers. Good deathcore. It's not my favorite band in the world, but I do like them, and it's something to listen to. I quite like them, actually. I might get their older stuff, too. This next one, guitar-wise, they're not very talented, but lyrically, they're good. And I've got a lot of memorable breakdowns and chugs, even though every one of their songs is chugs. That's pretty much what it is. And it's the Acacia Strain, Continent. Look at that cover. It's awesome. Then on the back, you got this polar bear. Yeah, a lot of the songs on this CD are memorable, like Skynet, Doctor Doom, JFC. JFC is probably my favorite one, but that's a good CD. Next one is a British band that my friends got to see last year. I was kind of pissed because if the concert cost like $15, and it was like only a 3-hour drive from where I live, which isn't actually that much, seeing as how I live close to nowhere. I'm in the middle, like, there's Toronto here, then there's way over here, I can't even show it, that's how far it is. Like, that far away is where I live. And then there's like the 3-hour place, like right here. Whatever, went there last week. And this is Architects, Ruin. Good British band, not my favorite, but they're good. Now I'm getting into some Canadian bands. I listen to a lot of stuff off of the Underground Operations label, and this one's kind of like hip-hop meets punk meets hardcore, kinda. It's Aspirations. Not too many people know about this. This is their EP, like the only thing they released. But it's actually really good. If you find a song by these guys, check it out, because there's like gruff screaming vocals by a guy, and then there's a girl singing in the background. It's actually pretty interesting. This next band, I had the chance to see them, but I couldn't book the time. Oh, I couldn't take time off from work because my friend's going and he already booked time off. So Alexisonfire kind of pissed me off because I'd want to see them with this is Crisis. Probably their heaviest CD. Not their. That's hard to say, but this is where they started getting a little more mellow. This is probably my least favorite Alexisonfire CD. Next one, Alexisonfire, Watch Out. This one, like I've known about Alexisonfire since I was really young. I just never liked them until a few years ago. But I used to watch their videos on Much Music and I hated them. Couldn't stand them, but now I do. This is a good CD too. Last one for today is their self-titled, their debut album, which I think is either this one or their new one's their best. It's hard to choose, but I recommend all of their CDs. Old Crows is great, but I don't have it right now. It's in my car. In the video now, there'll be a part 2 maybe a week from now, 2 weeks. Peace.